Yo, good afternoon, everybody. Dave Locker with OddsShopper back again. Little Thursday basketball action, only one game. So I got an individual prop for you, and then I got a same game parlay. We're going to go real heavy on one player today, and we're going to go with some pretty serious odds. So stick around for that in just a minute. Before we do, though, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And as always, hit us up on our chalkboard. I seem to just be doing significantly better there than I do on this channel, or doing on this show. So come in, check out our picks on the chalkboard every single day. Greg Ehrenberg and I are in there dropping picks. Everything's free, not just today or tomorrow, but forever. All the picks free, the conversation. We've been building an amazing community, as you guys know, as I say every single time. But if you're not in there yet, what are you waiting for? We crushed it the other day, swept the board, had the Jokic triple-double on Greg. I think I went 5-0. We're doing what we can. Yesterday, 2-2, but we keep rolling. We keep making money, building a great community. Join us. Link is app is free. The Chalkboard app. You can sync your sports books, all that stuff. You know the drill. Join us. Join the community, and make sure to pop in and say hi when you do. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a lurker. Those are weird. Come say hi. Hang out. Join the community. Down in the description. We got a couple props for you today. Well, a same game parlay, and of course an individual prop. The first one I want to go with. Bogdanovic under 11.5 points. DraftKings has this at even money. My guess is it's going to move. I think you're going to see some juice come in on the under. He's gone over 11.5 points in 3 of 5 games, but he has a 15% usage rate in this series, and he played 22 and 19 minutes in the 2 games before DeJounte Murray was suspended. So yeah, Bogdanovic played a bunch of minutes last game. Murray was out. And yeah, I understand, like, they won that game and everything, sure, but man, it was also just Trae Young being absolutely dominant. I think you go back to seeing Bogdanovic around 20 minutes on Thursday in another elimination game for Atlanta, and we're getting this at even money right now, plus 100 on DraftKings. They're not going to find a lot of good, plus EV bets on one-game slates for the postseason, especially when you've seen teams play 5 games already. It's just everything is going to be pretty accurate. You're going to get, the market's going to be pretty accurate there. I do think plus money on Bogdanovic, especially given the uncertainty here with DeJounte Murray returning to the rotation, puts us in a decent spot. Just trying to find you guys whatever I can on a weird day with only one game like today. Next one up, we're going to FanDuel for the same game parlay. And if you haven't done so yet, if you're not at FanDuel, you guys already know. $5 bet gets you $150 in bonus bets. Link in the description and in chat. Literally sign up. It takes 1 minute to sign up. Take $5. Put it on any bet, get $150 in bonus bets. Now, I think it may have to be on a straight bet. So if you have 10, put 5 on that and 5 on this ridiculous same game parlay I'm about to give you. But yeah, it's $5. Whether it wins or loses, you're getting $150 in bonus bets, which even if you lose, at the end of the day, you're down $5, or you build it up and you got a 4 or 5 figure bankroll for putting $5 in that you didn't have before. So if you're not a FanDuel, links in the description and the pinned comment. You're talking $5, 2 minutes of your time in total. That's $75 a minute to get $150 in bonus bets. And of course, must be 21 years or older to gamble. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please go ahead and call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Let's go same game parlay here. I don't usually do this, but it's one game and there aren't a lot of plus EV bets on the board right now. We're going for Jason Tatum to have a monster game in a convincing Boston win. I know we've seen some weird shit recently. I mean, Jimmy Butler willing the Miami Heat to an insane 4-1 defeat over the Milwaukee Bucks. And also, I'm not sure what's up with all the media and everybody fawning over Giannis Antetokounmpo for saying, like, pushing back on it being a failure and saying you win some, you lose some. No hate to Giannis. I get it. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? That is what it is. Giannis has to say that. It's a post-game presser. But yeah, of course, you want to push back on failure. Of course. It's a colossal failure. You were a 1 seed that just lost in 5 games to an 8 seed. Let's call it what it is. It's a failure. And let's call Cleveland what it is too. That's a failure. They shouldn't have lost in 5 games. They were terrible. Jared Allen was terrible. Donovan Mitchell had some awful performances. And who knows? Maybe Boston ends up being a colossal failure too. I just don't see it. They're such a dominant team. They're a much better team on paper than Atlanta. Credit to the Hawks last game, specifically Trae Young, for putting up those numbers that he did and getting them back to Atlanta for a game 6. But I'm going Boston -7 here, and we're going to start with that. Same game parlay on FanDuel. Whether you're there or you're just signing up. -7. Let's lock that in first. Next, we're going Jason Tatum to have a massive game. Now, he hasn't had the game yet that I'm throwing out there, but that's also why we're getting it at big plus money. We're going Jason Tatum, 30+ points. And he's hovered around that in every game. We're going outside of last one where he just struggled 1 for 10 from 3-point range. We're going Jason Tatum, 10+ rebounds. So yeah, a little 30-10 double-double here. And 4+ assists. You pair that with the Celtics -7, we're getting plus 550, 545 on this same game parlay. It's Tatum 30+ points, 10+ rebounds, 4+ assists, and the Celtics -7. So what are we playing for here? A massive Tatum game, gets 40 minutes or more, and he is instrumental in the Celtics getting this victory and getting themselves into the next round. Lest we forget that every game the Hawks win, unless they win 7, every game they win is better for the Philadelphia 76ers than it is for the Atlanta Hawks. Like, obviously that sounds silly, right? Because if the Atlanta Hawks get it to game 7, you're like, no, these are definitely big games for the Hawks. I get it. But just going off of the odds here, looking at the series odds and everything, understanding that Boston should still absolutely win this series. I mean, right now they are, let's see where they are in the series. Playoff series, they are -2,500 still to win this series. So you see what I'm saying, right? And I know that Milwaukee was still down 3-1, only plus 125 because on paper they're the better team. But -2,500, okay? 25-1. Sorry, -2,500. Hawks are plus 1,200, 12-1 to win this series. Every single game that the Hawks win is a massive win for the Philadelphia 76ers because Joel Embiid gets more rest. And guess who they play if Boston wins? They play the Boston Celtics. Every day is huge. So Boston Celtics, I mean, look, they're just trying to win and get out of here as well. But this is an interesting little wrinkle going into this whole series right now that nobody expected to go back to Atlanta for 6, except apparently for whoever put confetti in the rafters and released it in game 3 or whatever that was. But anyway, appreciate you guys being with us. Let's hit that same game parlay at plus 545 and on DraftKings even money under 11.5 on Bogdanovic. I'll catch you back here tomorrow. Some great games. Sacramento and Golden State. 3-2 series between the Grizzlies and the Lakers. And then it's very possible that next time I see you, we'll have every game is going to be series 2. So have a great rest of the day, guys. We'll catch you back here tomorrow to close out the week. Peace.